unrelenting spirits, you glide into the unknown. Be careful of the powers you've been shown. United as one, remember these words all the same. Peace be thy name, havoc be thy game.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the absolute insanity that is going to be occurring because, oh boy, I'm gonna get right into this. Welcome back to Not For Broadcast. I am excited to be absolutely terrified for for today. It's gonna be something. Oh man, oh boy. This is going to be pain and suffering. I somehow haven't found an ending yet. At least one. Which is interesting. I don't think I've completed this section yet, but apparently I didn't.
Oh, Alex, what's that? You're off already?
This is where I left off yesterday.
I know you had to take the day off work, Petunia, but... Oh, I see. No luck still with Theodore. I'm so sorry, darling. Of course. I'll speak to you later. Oh, Alex. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Blast it all. Still, I'm lucky to have her.
Whatever that means.
So, Patrick and Robin are just going to grab who they can, and then you've got these generic links on the auto cue to glue it all together.
They do know I have a Queen's View degree in journalism.
Don't you wish you'd studied something useful now, eh?
All this bring your daughter to work day. What a joke.
Where is our honoured guest?
I don't know, she's probably sniffing around that boy band, Hotspot.
Heat Rash. Hotspot won it last year.
Heat Rash. Oh, God, they're running out of names, aren't they?
I hear the computer comes up with them, the songs too. Ah, there she is, and just in time too. Ready?
What have you been up to?
What's it to you? And we are going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. Stacey's still here.
Wishing she wasn't.
Stacey. And in this segment, we're delighted to have sent Robin and Patrick to the movies. Yes, tonight is the world premiere of The Automated, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch and the late, great Helena Canterbury Boatshoe. And all the stars are out tonight. We first covered this film almost 5 years ago, back when it was called The Medicated.
That actually seems vaguely familiar.
The film was suddenly pulled the night before its release. Well, since then, executive producer George Focus has spent 5 long years polishing the film and turning it into a special edition and premiering tonight. With extensive state-of-the-art visual effects and a top-quality voice team, George says it's the movie he always wanted to make. Now, let's take a look at it.
Uh-oh.
I can't deconstruct it.
Okay, good. So nothing will disrupt. Whew.
I can't deconstruct it. Robots!
Not the robots.
Is this a wig?
You think I don't grow that?
No, Dick, I'll kill you.
What is this acting?
On your face, Chief Harrison! I wish you were real, baby. Flesh and blood.
Captain Quasar.
But you're just ones and zeros, baby.
What? What is this?
Captain Quasar.
You
Oh, no.
rusted, but I didn't notice.
I'm so what?
I'm
What?
buffering, Dick, you said.
What?
Got one on you.
God damn it, blast it all!
Here's a map.
What's a map? Okay, so head north on Interstellar Avenue, left at the asteroid belt, and a tricky three-point turn at Uranus.
Oh my gosh.
What are these symbols? This corner. This is the key.
We could shut it down.
Yes, we could shut it down. Yes, we could shut it down. But we have to ask ourselves, who are we?
What?
Gosh, thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey?
Good call to not say
robots
anything.
were all right, I guess.
They certainly were. Let's go over to Robin Short now in Western Square, who I believe
Oh,
is
no.
the star of the show. Robin.
Well, Megan, I'm joined by not one, but both of the stars, Lawrence Blunderclatch and Helena Canterbury-Bochu. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Why?
It's thanks to shows like yours that Eleanor and I are even here. Don't you agree?
Well, I couldn't.
Absolutely right, darling.
That's
And,
it. I just
you've
couldn't
both
agree.
become
Well.
absolutely huge in the past couple of years, haven't you?
Ah.
Even huger, yes, that's right. I feel very lucky, very, very lucky to be born, well, you know. And Helena is in massive demand too at the moment. She's still the face of a major cosmetics brand, and she's booked to do a one-woman Lear in the summer.
Wow, it sounds like you're both very busy. But is there any chance we'll get to see you together on screen again?
No, I'm really not supposed to mention this, but
Oh no. Hi,
we're
Cake.
doing a little something together.
Still a weird name.
I'm playing a weathered starship captain from another galaxy.
All the
and
names are
Helena,
weird, but
my
yes, I
dear
returned to the new future to attempt to see if I can get to an ending of some sort today.
7 hours in makeup now.
No,
Possibly.
How does
Who knows?
Helena play a droid?
Oh, we just pop her on a roller skate.
What?
Wow. Well, Lawrence Blunderclatch and Helena Canterbury-Bochu, thank you so much for
Bochu.
joining
Oh,
me.
the names in
And we're
these
going over
are
to Patrick
brilliant.
Bannon now. Patrick, will we be seeing
That's
you in
not-
the movie
what-
anytime soon?
Thank you, Robin. Fingers crossed.
Still
I'm
not-
joined here
what
by
happened to
pop
Patrick?
Icon. It's Lil C.
Lil C.
And her
Oh,
father,
wait.
Country singer and alien worshipper, Billy Bob Jean Short.
Wait a second.
So, Lil C.
I know exactly why the bag is
She
there.
knows what she's done.
Well,
I did
we
boo
love
her.
this look. Is it one of yours?
No, you know it's not. We don't do that anymore.
Yes, of course. Your clothing label went bankrupt, didn't
Wonder
it?
how many people we
Yes,
get on the
but
red
certain
carpet.
TV
Uh-oh.
show failed to fulfill their contractual obligations.
Well, you look great.
Oh, well, that's probably due to her new cosmetics and wellness brand.
Oh no.
It is.
Let her show you. This is our new eyeshadow palette. She calls this one Glands.
Ow. Scented. Wow, that was a surprise.
And this next one, this is our new lipstick. We call this shade.
You get to that in a second. I just need to get through this
Wow, why is it so salty?
little
It's organic.
annoying little
And
thing
this-
of interference
Next
sound.
one, this body spray. This is a body mist which rebalances your hormones and actually smells like fertility.
Oh, right.
How does that have a scent?
Oh, wow.
Feel that?
Yeah, that burns. Oh,
All this is part of Lil C's new range, straight from my veins.
Oh no.
Lord.
Breeze Craglar!
So, you're retiring from the music industry. That must be hard.
Whoops.
Well, she's way past her prime, Patrick. It was very hard for her to accept at first, but the industry's very, very sure about these things.
Oh no. Anyway.
Well, I'm sure we can't convince you to release just one last album.
We do actually have another album ready, but that's for the label to release in case she dies over the next 10 years or so.
Oh.
Well, given the way she's
Yikes.
going, you might get it by Christmas.
Oh.
Well, we better let you get back.
Now remember, we need the money. So, she's also available for parties, weddings, funerals, and bar
It's
mitzvahs.
Jay Zus is his name.
you.
Did you know this part can be very different as the people that show will depend on who you affected throughout the game? Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Oh, and it looks like Robin has got
Here's
hold of
Jay.
his
Let's see how this
nuts.
goes.
It's in obvious upsetting.
Jay Zus. Okay, so that was right.
It absolutely is, Patrick. Jesus.
What happened to actual
I can't
Patrick?
believe
That's
you're
my
here.
question.
How have you been?
You know, I like to walk amongst the peoples every now and then. It makes them feel close to me.
Right, yes.
And to be close is to be human. And to be human is to be apart.
Made Jay Zus famous. Yeah, I didn't censor his the advanced
And
lyrics.
Rachel, write that one down.
It's good to see you've done so well for yourself.
Thank you, my child. You know, I have you to thank for that. If it was never for your show supporting me and my music, I never would have transcended.
Now, there are rumours going around that you might be running for office. Is there any
Ooh.
truth to that?
Yeah, that's absolutely true, yeah.
But you're
That'd be
aware
cool.
that elections have been suspended in the territories.
No, I'm not running to be no prime minister.
Oh, you're not?
No. I'm gonna be king of the moon.
It's just King of the Moon.
King of the Moon?
Yes.
I mean, to be fair,
Sorry. You're running for King of the Moon?
if it works, it works.
No, not right.
I'm not really. I'm flying.
It's my birthright.
Ah.
And does this have anything to do with promoting your upcoming hip opera, Jays in Space?
Jay's in space.
Cynicism is so unmoon.
Okay. And how long will this last? Will it go the way of last year's Living as a Mouse fiasco? Or maybe your foray into ventriloquist beats?
I don't make the moon rules. I merely live by them.
So, are you looking forward to seeing the automated?
You know, I don't believe in film.
Wait, what are you on then?
I keep thine image still unholy. That's track 4, Jesus Christ Megastar.
There it is.
Thank you for your time, and good luck with your new
You were right,
life
it's Jesus
in
Christ.
space.
That's
clever.
And with you, my child.
The actual Patrick Man is probably having a nice time in better. Oh no. I love how he's called Jesus Christ Megastar now. Yeah.
Well, Megan, that's what success looks like. I'm going to see if we can grab someone else to have a chat. Back to you.
Thanks, Robin. But I think Stacey and I
That
are
timing.
probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So, big names there, Stacey.
Yeah, big names.
Any thoughts about them? Maybe from your generation's perspective?
You won't like my opinions.
Go on, try me.
Well, Bumbanonk is so old he's like 1 week away from a transition centre, so who cares? And Lil C was cool when I was like 12 or something, but now she's just another fucking loony. And Jesus is a disrupt-loving wanker who should have died with the rest of them 3 years ago.
You're right.
You agree with me?
No, you're right. I don't like your opinion. Thankfully, we can go back to Patrick now, who has another familiar face to catch up with. Oh, Patrick, what you like there?
Whoops.
It's absolutely buzzing here, Megan. The anticipation is killing us. But a little birdie's told us that any moment now, we should get a glimpse of someone incredibly popular with our viewers. A favourite
boy.
destination for many of the fans. Yes, the Mayor of Bumley will be arriving literally any second now.
Any
Not
second
anything
now.
yet, but as you can tell, the atmosphere here really is something else. Patrick Bannon, NNN, what's it been like since Bumley got so popular?
Well, it's been wonderful. The tourism numbers have exploded thanks to the marketing campaign. Investors have ploughed millions into the town. We've got more Bumleyan jobs. It's brought more Bumleyan homes.
Bumleyan, oh my gosh.
Of course, it's not all bums and roses.
Not all bums and
It's possible to
roses,
get
of
a good
course.
look at the whole these days.
Oh no.
Don't complain, it's
Oh no.
a bloody marvellous hole.
Phrasing.
And how have you found public service?
Well, to be frank with you, it's been the greatest honour of my life to serve the town that I love so dearly. From the banks of the graceful Taint to the quiet elegance of the vomit-soaked car park outside the 24-hour petrol station.
The what?
It's been a privilege, a pleasure, a gift, and I can't thank the mayor enough for all he's done.
Let's talk to the mayor now. Excuse me, sir.
Aw,
What it's like to be
doggo.
elected to such a prestigious office.
Doggo.
Do you have
Aw.
any words for your legions of fans out there?
Doggo. Oh, such a good boy.
But blistering honesty from the Right Honourable Peanut Tea Fortescue there.
Peanut tea Fortescue.
A proclamation! Quickly, fetch a policy bag.
Policy bag. Oh no. That's a nice hole. No, shush. Stop.
We'll get it
Cease.
ratified at once.
Cease.
Well, there you have it, Megan. What an honour to literally see local government at work there. I'm still in shock. Back to you at the studio.
Thanks, Patrick. What a colourful interview there on what looks like an amazing night. They certainly know how to make an entrance. I hope. And the automated
I hope.
really does seem to have
Such a good boy. Yes, the
unstoppable
best
written all
boy.
over it, because despite Boris Hawley in Hours magazine calling it Lawrence Blunderclatch's overly long suicide note, in
Oh,
a
no.
review which ends with the words, "and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through,"
Oh,
film,
no.
which is free to all
Ooh.
residents of the territories,
Ooh.
has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months and months. But let's go back to those lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. Robin, you seen anything unusual there?
Thanks, Megan. Well,
I got the awkward
settled
pause
for the
word.
territory's most
Words are
elegant
hard.
bachelor. 5 years ago, Steve Saxon was an unknown. Then a series of incredible performances in acclaimed productions, from Hamlet's Jam to The Curious Rise
I think
of
Patrick needs some of
Algernon
those policy
Ding Dong,
ads.
made
Yep.
him the most wanted man
I
in
mean, those are the
town.
only ads I can
He's
play
been
now,
voted
so.
sexiest man under 25 for 3
Whee.
successive years.
I'm kind of.
Now,
No, I'm not in the way. Okay, I thought I was. We're good.
Excuse me, Mr. Saxon. Steve, have you got a moment to spare to talk to the NNN?
Oh, hi, the NNN. You know,
Hi.
your show gave me my first chance at an audience. The raw me, Steve 1.0.
Uh-oh.
I remember. Even then, everyone could see there was something so special about you. The whole thing is burned into my mind.
A moment is the very least I can give your amazing viewers in return.
Not that we're actually going anywhere, is she?
Are you going to introduce us to your date?
But of course, this
I'm
is...
Charlotte Winstanley Hamilton. I
What
was
a
in
name,
Friendship
jeez.
too. You know, that scene you burned into your mind. I was in that.
No. Sorry. Don't remember you at all. Are you sure
Same.
you were in that?
Yes, I was the pretty one. Tell her, Steve.
Looks are really important.
You got the Hey Friendship Kids. Oh wait. Oh, it's
So it's been a big year for you. I
Oh,
believe
it's
you've
these
been
two.
tackling the bar.
my brain is
Yeah,
kind of.
so-
I've been through a lot.
I've been
so.
working with an enfant terrible called Quentin.
Fame is
Sutherland.
very important.
We've been
Apparently
doing all
so.
Shakespeare's.
Crikey, all of them.
Yeah, so we shoot one a week. I play all the parts, so I learn them at the weekend, and then we shoot them naked in his steam room. The lighting in there is really good.
Sorry, did you say naked?
Yeah, well, he is. I'm in a variety of hats. It's an old theatrical tradition.
I had a single out. It was called Look at Me.
And you did that advert, didn't you, babe?
Is that your dental floss?
And the sex tape, of course.
Steve! I'd
Oh.
like to talk about that. Although apparently it's available for $11.99 everywhere.
What?
Just ask your newsagent.
So,
only
what
fa-
is your favourite Shakespeare play
I think I can
then,
say that
Steve?
actually.
Ooh, I like the wordy one.
It's starting soon. I'm going to miss the trailers, and we haven't even got any popcorn yet.
She'll be here.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, guys. What took you so long?
There was an injured pigeon. I'll explain on the way in.
Now, of course, I remember you from that legendary first appearance.
Really? Her too?
Oh, I remember
Such a
these. Yeah,
serious
now I
little
remember them.
thing. You had that horrible sister.
Yes! That was me! I'm the horrible sister.
Don't be so hard on yourself, babe. Looks are really important.
Thanks, Steve.
So, what have you been up to, Harriet?
Actually, last year I was overseas bringing art to the starving children from outside the territories. They may not have food, but they can still have Canada.
Good for you.
And now I'm in an experimental physical theatre piece about the existential angst of Wicker.
Amazing. So, arts.
We do it above a pub on Thursdays.
I was also the girl who got murdered in the bath in Night Slasher 3.
Haven't seen it.
But she was brilliant.
Thanks, Steve.
Fucking
He just
hilarious.
doesn't care.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
I think it's starting soon.
Harriet
I
is
really
just the
need a
best.
tinkle.
Oh my god, you need the loo now. We're going to completely miss the trailers. You were so selfish. Sorry.
Who cares about the trailers?
Of course. Thank you so much for
No one ever
talking
likes
with
to watch
us.
the trailers of that movie theater.
The movie.
Thanks. Love the NNN.
I love you guys. Stop showing off. Sorry.
Aw.
Oh my God, Megan, I can't believe that. Steve Saxon, Harriet Winstanley Hamilton, and someone else, can't remember her name for the life of me. I'm too starstruck. If I'm honest, I think I've just come. Back to you, Megan.
Is that?
Thanks, Robin. Lucky you, and enjoy
Okay.
the movie. The Automated opens in cinemas across the territories this weekend. What a star-studded event, eh, Stacey?
Who cares? No one goes to the cinema these days.
Of course.
Accurate.
We'll be back after these messages. I still go to the cinema.
Get yourself a video recorder, like the one at the home.
Yeah, I've got a video recorder. It's just not the same, is it?
You're right, it's better. No unevens chatting and chewing all the way through.
Oh, what about a kiss and cuddle on the back row? Doesn't that happen anymore?
In public. What's wrong with you?
Accurate.
Nothing's wrong with me.
Feeling better? All right, you are. Got to get set up for heat rash. I think Ronnie's on something.
I know he is. It was on his rider. Apparently it's medicinal.
Ronnie's always high. Give him orange juice.
My God, she speaks.
He's a stupid cunt.
And just like that, you wish she wouldn't.
That's fun. That's a fun
Seems to be a bit
segment.
bunched up in.
Oh, don't worry. It's so cool.
It's what now?
It's
Oh, here's Megan. She's going to be interviewing you.
Hello. Hi.
This is her. This
Daughter.
is Stacey.
Well, hello there, Stacey.
Fuck off.
I know there's a thing where I could. I wonder if there's a
Sorry,
thing
if
where.
we can't be polite, you're going to have to wait in the dressing room.
And pause that real quick. I know there's a thing where that Megan had like mentioned something about like hoping it wasn't aired or something about something she said. So, and that's if I chose not to air Disrupt. So, doing that later. On the later tonight, maybe not tomorrow, Thursday, because Wednesday I'm busy. So Thursday it is, maybe Thursday evening for streaming stuff.
Whatever.
Do you want to go and wait in the dressing room? Hmm?
No.
No what?
And to meet Heat Trash. Oh no. Oh, they're bad, aren't they? Oh no.
Okay.
I mean, they do
Sit
look
up
like
straight.
the
You're
typical.
ready for the shot.
Yeah.
That's 10 seconds, everybody.
no cool.
Fucking right, Noko.
What's that? What's no?
Bring in 5,
Not cool,
4,
I'm guessing.
3.
2, 1.
Welcome back. For our final segment tonight, Stacey and I are delighted to be joined by Heat Rash. Their new album, Girls and Why We Love Them All, comes out this weekend. So, let me see if I can get this right. It's Nolan,
I write the songs.
Ronnie.
That's what it says on my tattoo.
Oh, you've got a tattoo of your name on yourself.
In case he forgets it.
This raconteur, you must be Chinny.
Stop.
Why did they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old thing.
I don't know what you mean.
God, you're so fucking embarrassing.
Dale. Crikey, Dale, you do not look old enough to be in a band.
I get that a lot. I'm actually 23, the oldest one. I have a growth disorder.
God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that.
It's so cool, Preeti.
It's only messing with you.
He's actually 58.
Okay, right, I see. You're going to be a handful, aren't you, boys?
Oh
She
no.
must be TP. What does TP stand for?
Tiny prick.
It stands for team player.
I see. How long have you
Yeah.
had that nickname?
Ever since Nolan decided to
Stop! Stop interrupting!
No cool, Ronnie.
Yeah, no code.
Like, not cohesive.
Sorry, what does no-co mean?
Ah, it's the opposite of Soko.
Oh no.
Fuck's sake. Soko.
Yeah.
So cohesive.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay.
You preties say cool.
Right, okay. Thank you, Stacey.
Sorry about her.
Not your fault. She's uneven.
So, you guys met through a popular show on one of our rival channels, didn't you?
Yeah, team players with a Z.
So, how did that work then?
Well, actually, Dale and I knew each other from school. We were actually classmates.
Wide shot is my
For
age.
fuck's sake, Nolan, mate. Give someone else a chance. We all went on team players. We all
The
auditioned.
wide shot's my
They
panic.
put
I don't know
us
what to
into
switch to
bands.
button.
And yeah, we went to their houses and they just put us into bands.
It's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts when we work in harmony.
And occasionally singing it.
So every week on the show, they get these bands and they give them a song that the producer just found from under the bin somewhere.
Actually,
to
I
perform.
write the song.
And the public would phone in and decide which song they like best.
Right, and then the losers would be eliminated.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No-co. Pretty. So no-co.
The band who get the most approval get to play their song again.
Sure. So what happens to the losers then?
Mum.
What do I keep doing wrong?
We don't use the L word anymore.
Oh, losing?
Would you please stop saying that? That word is a pejorative. It's a word designed to diminish. At Go-Getters, I learned very early that we only win when everybody wins.
Sorry, that's not real life, is it? That's just sports board, no?
Thought you were Soko.
Yeah, I am Soko.
Nah, you're a shrinker. Can't be friends with shrinkers.
She doesn't know what you're talking about. She doesn't understand.
So I do understand, actually, Stacey.
What's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
shrinker?
Well, a shrinker.
What's
is,
a preteen, Mum?
Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it?
Pre-territories.
It's someone who turned 18 before the new future. We call you pretees.
Unevens.
Mimi. Nonks.
It's not her fault she's old. She can't help it.
I'm not that old.
I'm trying to help you here.
I don't think I need your help.
See? Total Mimi.
Mimi.
so?
Yes,
Oh my
obviously.
You know what the real problem with you lot is? You just can't get over the fact that your beloved Disrupt are gone and you just don't fit in anymore. But the truth is, Disrupt were violent, no-co pricks being led by a fucking psycho. I'm glad they lost, and you should be too.
Listen, not everyone over 30 supported Disrupt, Stacey.
Not
I
everyone, no.
switched.
But
I
what
switched.
a fuck off lot of you did.
Soko, Stacey. Soko.
That would spend so long, the new generation has their own lingo now. Gosh, no, don't remind me. It's
I'm
such like real
genuinely
life.
delighted to have met Heat Rash. And before we end the show tonight, I think you're going to sing for us, aren't you?
Oh.
Yes, that's right. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All called Pieces of My Heart, which is about a real relationship I had with an actual girl.
Oh,
back
Nolan,
when I
give it a rest, mate. No one cares. Go on, let's get on these stools, lads.
Right.
So,
Oh no.
Stacey, can I get your contact?
Oh, she's 15.
Ooh.
Go on, piss off and sing your song, Terry. Christ.
Right, you are.
So,
Oi.
here they are with their latest single, Pieces of My Heart. Are you excited, Stacey?
Not for me, no. I only listen to blip music and a bit of jizzcore.
Just cool.
Pop music is...
Ah, yes, I know I meant to mention this earlier. Apparently, these newfangled boy bands change singer all the bloody time. Try and follow along, eh? Keep the shot on whoever is currently singing the lead vocal.
Thank you. Kind of figured. Oh no. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Oh no.
Baby, do you remember? You took the first of the pieces of my heart.
How dare you?
Wandered into
Stop.
a bush and grabbed a vodka
Why?
and stag. Took our assets and our wealth and drew them out of the bag. I gave you little pieces
Technically it's on beat, but okay.
of my
Nope.
heart. I didn't know two hearts could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington Smith.
Oh come on, that's on. Ugh.
Take all of the lines that didn't last.
One of the hardest songs. Gee, thanks.
Leave them in the uneven path.
Oh my gosh.
Future as my bride.
I can see why.
Snatch me inside.
The one thing I don't like is that the timing seems wrong sometimes for when I'm actually expecting the beat to kick in. I don't know if that's me or the game, though. Crazy Neil reference, woo!
On Liberation Night, girl, I was sitting beside you. We sat there shaking all the way through incisors. We held each other as things
Oh boy.
we took a train through all the
That's on. Okay.
and we threw away the rules and wrote our personal stories. You took a dozen pieces.
Okay, now I see. For some reason it's on the bass hit for the drum, which makes no sense to me.
Didn't know the life could ever feel like this, girl. It's
Okay, no it's not.
custom made for me by Remington
What the heck? Okay. keeps changing every 2 seconds. I hate that. Okay, now I see what's difficult. Jeez.
Share the new future as my bride. Snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times you have cried. As my old man used to say, blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than you.
It's hard sometimes you even know what the beat the green bar is following. I hardly agree, or very much agree. Whoops, okay, that was actually my fault. It's on the thing, okay. That's on the beat. Is it because I'm switching to the wrong camera? I guess. I think that's why. That's on the beat. Okay.
There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. My old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than you.
Do I switch to that one just randomly? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I kind of have that. That's...
Fantastic, thank you.
The beat thing does need work. Oh my gosh.
Really good. Best of luck. Thank you for coming in. Now it's almost time for final thoughts tonight. And I've actually asked Stacey to write a few, and they're just being programmed onto the auto cue now. Now, I have no idea what she's going to say. So, fingers on that bleep button in the broadcast room, just in case.
Hi.
Take it away, Stacey.
My name is Stacey. I guess you know that by now.
Hi, Stacey.
I don't know why I put that in there. Anyway. I don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so I don't know what's considered important anymore. But I'm pretty sure that it's not rehashed movies and fucking boy bands, so... Anyway. I'm going to talk about what's important to me. When Advance were first elected, 6 years ago, I was 9, and in a home. Not a family home, like you call a home. This was a state children's home. It was fucking awful, actually. It was like a Charles Dickens book. The roof leaked and the walls were damp some mornings. The food was bad. Drugs and alcohol.
This is one of the
were
sections of the game where it allows the solo camera to be on for more than 10
You had to
seconds.
watch it back all the time because there weren't enough staff.
The last
to
section I
manage
played
us.
last night before I ended the stream,
And
it's
yet,
like, no, you need to switch even
as
though
you
there's
imagine,
no one else talking yet.
There was a lot of some bad stuff.
I'm going to put that in their
went
the
down there
feedback
from
section,
the staff.
probably,
Okay.
in their Discord.
Not all of them, but the others knew, and they didn't stop it. And then Advance won the election. And like a miracle,
I wonder if there's a way
things
to make
started to change.
Advance lose
They
the
got better.
election.
We had nicer food. The home was not just repaired, but redecorated and kitted out with books and sports stuff and musical instruments and video games. Most of the staff were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time talking and working with the bullies. And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. My life, got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things. And
This is a
Advance
speech. I
had
guess
the
it
guts
makes sense,
to
yeah,
do
but
it. I joined
when
Go-Getters, and on
Salisbury,
Liberation Night,
was it
that
the
gave me a
segment
group of
Salisbury and
friends that I
Alfie,
could talk with
like last
when the bombs
night,
went off and the power
that
went out.
one was apparently
And now
like,
the
no,
miracle.
you need to switch between
I
Alfie
wasn't
or
alone
a
anymore.
wide shot, even though it's
And that was the
just
night I
Salisbury talking
finally
for longer
understood the
than
importance of
10
being in a
seconds.
team. So here's my final thought.
So, I don't know.
I know the people who were doing better under the old system long
But
to
now
go
it's
back.
starting to go down.
You say,
I think it's
we
'cause
were
it's getting to be
freer.
a thing to switch.
But what you mean is,
I wish
we
there
were
were...
richer. But for every
I wish there was. Sadly, you do
one
start
of you, there is 100
at
of
the
me.
night of
And
them
even
winning
now,
it's out. Oh, there
for
isn't
all
a thing where
had
you can
taken
make them
away,
lose.
You are
Dang it,
still
okay.
doing better than I am. than I likely ever will. You still have homes of your own.
I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
families
And then I remembered, oh,
of
right.
your own who love you. And I'll never have that. So maybe you should stop looking for the worst interpretation of everything this amazing government does and realise
Amazing air quotes.
it's not for you. It's for the millions like me.
Also, one thing I realized last
And you
night
can
is
cry
that
and bleat all
Dave
you want,
was...
but you're never going to get your money back because it's already been spent.
I realized that last night when I looked at the achievements that I earned. What? What? What?
Thank you.
Nope.
Thank you, Stacey, for that. My name's Megan.
Stand by.
Let's keep making tomorrow better.
Oh, no.
And we're out.
Is that all right?
Yes. Yes, that was more than all right.
Nicely done. I think you might
The thing I realized yesterday... I'm gonna wait, actually.
So I guess you're going to be taking me back to the home now then.
I was thinking we could go out somewhere and you know, have a meal, talk about our options, if that's okay.
Of course, Miss Wolf. Security will be standing by.
So they're always there then?
There was a thing a few years ago now.
Oh, with that Jeremy bloke? I heard about that, everyone did. Were you here back then? Doesn't look old enough.
She's growing on me.
Yeah, she does that.
You agree with what Stacey said? I was not paying attention, to be honest. I'll look back on that in a second, actually. Broadcast complete. Let's continue. Oh, I can actually look back on that now. Good timing. Sequence E. Yikes. Oh, I could just skip straight through it. Cool. Oh, no. What have I done? Save and quit real quick. Wait, no, wrong button. Oh. The game is going to exit, isn't it? Yep. Hit the wrong button, didn't I? 5, 4, 3. Nope. Okay, we're good.
I'm Megan Wolf. And I'm Jeremy Dawn.
Archive. Broadcasts. This one, question mark?
Tonight's edition of the NNN, there's just time for a look at what's coming up later tonight on Channel 1. At 6:30, it's local programming with
A very nice use of
What's
this.
Traipsing Through Your Territory. At 7:30,
What was I
it's
saying,
movie
though?
time with
The one thing I realized last night when I was looking through the achievements I earned was that David was Megan's brother. I didn't realize that until after the stream. I'm like, oh, wait, that's who Dave was.
At 9:15, it's What Music is Best, a rundown of the top-selling songs across the territories. Expect catchy tunes and scenes of an inappropriately
this was
sexual
last night.
nature, not one to miss. At 10 p.m, it's time for Julia's Diary, where the...
Was it this one? I don't think it was this one. It was not this one. Because it's not over. Oh, is it brushes? There we go. Found it. I found the thing. Shadow. Andy, hi, hello, I'm existing. Wait, what time is it? Okay, I still have like 4 hours technically to go, so woohoo. Wait, no. 2 hours. I'm doing good. I am playing Not For Broadcast, and it's great. It's only mildly chaotic with about mildly a few endings. I really don't know how many endings there are. I'm scared to look it up because I don't want to get spoiled, but I'm interested about how many endings there are because there's so many things.
We seem to be a bit bunched up at this end.
Oh, don't worry. It's so cool.
The upcoming
It's
bit
what
can
now?
change you, but only in the sport broadcast when you help the Hey
Oh,
Friends for
here's
Kids.
Megan.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward. I'm 16. I wish there's a way to have like a little seeker here. I like the aesthetic for this, but it would be nice to have a seeker here just so I don't have to sit through all of this for a while. It's gonna be this camera too. Well, I know that much. But I'm gonna watch the spec to see what she is saying because I have no idea. How goes the stream so far? It goes. I'm still a bit sick, but it goes. Don't want to know how many endings there are? Yes, please tell me. I'm interested. I'm very interested in how many endings there are. Because with this, like with the original concept of the game, I thought there was going to be maybe like, you know, like 5-ish endings or something. It seems like there's a lot more than 5,
There's no
obviously.
need. You hear? So,
Oh.
why I put that in there. Anyway.
We'll screen this.
I
Oh, okay.
don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so I don't know what's considered. Anyway, I'm going to talk about what's important to me. When Advance were first elected 6 years ago, I was 9.
Oh,
in
no, I
a
was
home.
paying attention. I just wasn't actively
Not
listening.
a family home like you call a home. Actually.
Or two. What? Jeez, okay. Wow, I'm going to be here a while then. Oh, no.
It was like a Charles Dickens book. The roof leaked
Otherwise,
and the walls were damp some mornings.
You have almost half.
Food
Gosh, and you only have like,
bad,
what, 150
drugs and
something
alcohol
hours?
were everywhere.
I was paying attention to this part.
Not all of them, but the others knew, and they didn't stop it. And then Advance won the election.
Okay, remember this. Remember this.
Were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time talking and working with the bullies. And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. Life, my life, got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things, and Advance had the guts to do it. I joined Go Getters, and on Liberation Night, that gave me a group of friends that I could talk with when the bombs went off and the power went out. Another miracle. I wasn't alone anymore. And that was the night I finally understood the importance of being in a team. So here's my final thought. I know the people who were doing better under the old system long to go back.
Aye.
You say, we were freer. But what you mean is, we were richer. But for every one of you, there is 100 of me. And even now, after all you've had taken away, you are still doing better than I am.
Doubt.
Than I likely ever will. You still have homes of your own and families of your own who love you.
That's confusing about that one. Yep, returned.
Stand by.
Oh boy.
Stand by.
That was just this.
Stand by.
Our main headlines
Sir.
tonight.
I nearly clicked on a new game. Ooh. I actually have to go check because 180 hours was before even episode 3 got released. How many are there? Jeez. Let's just get, how long do the days go on? Are they even like cohesive with like, are the day numbers cohesive with like whichever path you take and it's just differently titled, or how does that work? You know that much at least? Because that'd be a, ooh. Also, I see this little thing here, calling a number, Alamu expansion port. I feel like this is going to be important, and same with like the signal and temperature we've already done. So, yay. Onwards and outwards. Good few months, I think. Up it's come. I don't know what that means. You once, oh no, you once again find yourself sitting, words are hard, inside Bosun's office. Everything is proceeding orderly, just like how the fastidious man likes it. Though it's rare for him to be late. The door opens behind you just as you start to imagine the reasons why. Alex, thank you for waiting. You're welcome. It's been almost 6 years since you started working with us, Alex. Gosh, a lot has happened in that time. From the unfortunate incident with Mr. Donaldson to the disrupt attack on this very building. Uh-oh. Pausing to look at each other. Ooh, okay. Well, you've done some pretty good work in that time. I just want to say keep it up, but also that you'll need to work a bit harder if you want to go anywhere in Channel 1. I understand. Capital, in which case best get to it. How much more could you actually be doing? Foreshadowing. Skipping ahead another year or so. Interesting. Foregone conclusion? Wait, what? Ooh. It's late. It's been snowing all day, and unlike everybody else, you stay inside as much as possible. Yep, that'd be me as well. Normally you enjoy the snow, but today it's been nothing more than an irritant. Still tomorrow you've got the day off, and you might be able to enjoy it. I'm still poor. Sad. Sam always got excited when they see the snow. When they were younger, they'd always wrap the kids up and take them out to play in it. It's been a while since that happened. No, don't remind me. Stop it. No, don't remind me. Something about the warm fire and dark nights always makes you feel nostalgic at this time of year. Oh boy. The sound of the front door opening startles you out of your thoughts. Hey, I'm back, Sam calls before coming to find you in the living room. Ooh, the fire's going. It's lovely and cozy here. Ah, yes. All of the cozy. What's been going on? Oh, you know the usual. Spent the morning volunteering at the menu center, making myself useful. I picked up the position while unemployed and had kept it going. Then in the afternoon, I went to see some friends from the old job. They're thinking of moving again, and so we were looking at new places. What about you? I'm good. Glad I've got to work in that weather. And just glad I don't have to work in that weather. But an up-and-come is, by the way, where you could get a raise based on how well you played broadcast. Oh, fun. Okay, good. So I might get a raise then. Most likely. Hopefully. Well, tomorrow let's make the day of it. Go for a walk, and maybe I'll even drag you to the top of the hill with a sled. And we can race like the old days. Aw. That'd be fun. Boost the pace of the Coco. Aw. I kind of skipped over that because it's like, I'm reading it, but I'm not actively reading it because I'd be here forever. And my brain gets tripped up on words. A time for reflection. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's been over 13 years. Since her dad. Okay, I was gonna say. Ooh. You visited his grave a few times since then, normally during times of stress, or when you were trying to figure something out, or when you just want some peace and quiet. You feel Sam's hand on your shoulder giving you a reassuring squeeze. You're grateful that they're still here with you. Just having them by your side always makes them easy. 1907. Oh no! 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 Okay. Parents should. Oh, there's the rendering issues again. Optimization go burr. Parents should never have to bury their child, particularly Charlie, who never even had a chance to grow up. He had so much potential, so many dreams, so much he wanted to do. It's not fair. Only you could change it. I agree. And Susie. 20. Oh gosh. But you wouldn't get able to have her back, even just to argue with you. She wanted to explore the world, so curious, so full of life, until Liberation Night. Oh, don't remind me. Your relationship with Chris has been up and down, but of late, you seem to be actually getting along. For now. It makes a nice change and certainly made life easier with Sam. She may not be in an albeit expensive care home now, but oops. But it's comforting to know that your mother's still around, even if she barely recognizes you anymore. Her presence is always reassuring. Aw. Patrick Winston. Turn away and wander in the direction of the car. Can't control both kids. Yeah, it's still why did I choose those options? I didn't even know. You can't control life, what happens, who lives, and who dies. All you can do is keep going and see what gets thrown at you next. What is life, if not a series of little decisions that define us? And we'll never know which ones could take us away and which ones would bring us here. Stop reminding me, game. How dare you? I dropped it somewhere. My gosh, we went like what, a good 2 years? I saw it somewhere. Earbud case reobtained. There we go. And then move my chair back. Oh, okay. Well, that's sudden. I was wondering, hey, why does it sound like the end? 7 years since the election. You know you can...
Alex, good evening. That time again. Best not to focus on the problems and all that. Let's just get started. But just so you know, the problems with your equipment continue unabated. Locked buttons, screens flickering on and off, sparks and the like. I'm
What?
sure you'll manage without issue.
What?
Oh, and don't forget, you've got free reign of the SFX buttons now.
Yay.
Be sure to use them to keep the show lively. Cheers.
You know you can literally kill every single one person if you try hard enough. Yeah, I kind of figured. And now I, nice key effects and figures from teenage.
No, come on, seriously. It's not even a cake.
I'm sorry, no.
Boy.
Okay, no worries.
How old are you then, Cole?
Okay, here we go. Big smiles.
I've actually gained a year. I celebrated 44 last year, but it's actually this year. It's brilliant.
You're 44?
Up there goes that camera.
4.
Oh, this is like the little side section that I did.
Good evening
Oh,
and
no.
welcome.
Spice it up with some audience responses, Alex.
I'm Megan, and I'm joined, as always, by the inimitable Robin and Patrick. How are we?
Well, we have got so much going on tonight. I'm excited.
I'd say I'm about a 12, Megan.
On the excitement scale.
Yeah, exactly. We have got so much SoCo stuff coming up.
We sure do. We have celebrity chef Jordan Rankley, who will be cooking up a storm.
We'll be announcing the winners
Whoop.
of our big competition, Visions of the Future.
And we'll be joined by a very special guest for a game of Wheel of Truth. And I'll even be showing you how to make your own Leaders' Day gifts. We've got all of that and so much more tonight on The Nightly Show.
Thank you.
You're not just soldiers.
I'll do
You're
it.
doctors.
I'm gonna go with this. I'm
and
already
poets.
committed. I'm committed to this.
You're all these types because we are you. We will look for the truth, and unlike this channel, we will show it to you.
Oh boy.
You will hear some frightening things about this government. They are chilling, and they are true. We have the evidence.
I thought this guy died.
Understand this. There is something wrong with the food.
Right, let's have some applause on the way into the next section.
Paces by Chef Jordan Rankley. But first, we know you love them, so Robin's going to give us an update on our lovely Nightly Show pets in Pet Corner.
Splendid, that's the ticket.
Yep. Micromanaging.
Well, Megan, first up we have our hamster, Lord Cheeks. Now, he's a squat winter
Lord
grey
Cheeks, oh
with
my
a
gosh.
scientific name, Adipem stultus, and he lives here with us in this cage. Hamsters love hoarding, and they actually have special pouches in their cheeks for storing food.
Shush, this
He
is not
loves
really
carrots,
worth
apples,
switching to here
and
yet.
chewing
Chill,
tobacco.
game.
Now, hamsters are nocturnal, so we'll do our best not to wake him up. But let's just see if we can. Oh. Well, the door has been left open. It looks as though Lord Cheeks has actually gone for a little wander. But I'm sure he will be around here somewhere. In the meantime, let's say hello to our tortoise. Now, after last month's viewer vote, she is now, of course, called Slow Barbara. And don't panic, even though it's December, Babs here doesn't actually hibernate. Let's say hello. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, Babs. Well. Those are
Oh, no,
our nightly pets, Megan, both are doing well. Back to you.
We'll check in on them, or some very similar animals at the same time tomorrow.
Oh,
So,
no.
I hope you're hungry, because if not, you're about to be.
Oh, no,
Fanning is
no.
with Chef Jordan Rankley, and they're going to be showing us how to knock up a delicious apple pie. It's time to go into the kitchen.
Ah, Barbara.
Right, and I'm joined here by Chef Jordan Rankley. Welcome to the Nightly Show kitchen. How does it compare to the kitchens you're used to?
I love the colours. It's vibrant. It's fresh. It's a shame about all the arseholes. Yes?
Sorry? So, you own 6 restaurants. You've been awarded 9.
Robin just
Barrel
throws her
Massifs
right there.
across
I
the
know.
care, And you've worked alongside the best chefs in the world. Tonight you've got me. Are you worried?
Am I fucking worried? Are you worried? Are you fucking worried?
Yes. So, what are we making today, Chef?
So, we've got a family over for Leaders' Day. They're hungry. We're going to make them a delicious apple pie.
Ooh, lovely.
It's got sweetness, it's got the acidity of the fruit, and then you get the richness of that pastry. Incredible.
Wow, okay, so where do we start?
So we're going to start by making our
This is
filling.
literally just
We've
doing
got
like a
a
reality
kilogram
TV
of
show
fresh
at this
cooking apples
point.
here. Fucking beautiful. And we're going to slice these up perfectly. And then straight into the pan.
Your new show, Demon
good
Kitchen
timing.
Heart Eater, starts on Friday here on Channel 1. So, tell us about that.
So, teams of young chefs come into my
I'm gonna
kitchen,
cut her
and one by
fingers.
one I destroy them emotionally. And if there's time, I teach them some basic knife skills. Fuck me, Patrick. What are you doing?
What?
Shit. Is that how you cut? Fuck, you lose a fucking finger.
Oh, she's the Gordon Ramsay of this universe. I just realized. I just realized she's the Gordon Ramsay of this universe.
Set this aside whilst we make the pastry. Yeah.
Yep. Bowl. Yeah? Okay. Sugar. Butter. We mix that together, and then a whole egg. What are you doing, you fucking donkey?
There it
The
is.
size of that fucking egg.
Oh, no, chef.
No. Shit. Right. Mix that with a wooden spoon and work in that flour. Okay?
Oh, no.
And a nice ball
Oh,
of dough,
no.
Just like that.
Oh no.
So,
Oh no.
what does the notoriously fierce Jordan Rankley do to unwind?
Jordan Rankley. Oh, I should have caught up onto that. Ah.
What's that? What is that? Bit lumpy.
Oh, the camera still stays there. Okay.
Sparks, touch that. Touch it. Yeah? Pathetic. That goes into chill. Now, we're mixing our filling. Okay. Apples, sugar, cinnamon.
So,
You get to chat the second. I'm sorry.
you own 6 restaurants
Ah.
across 5 territories. Which is your favourite?
Are you mixing that or fucking it?
What?
You're going to light a candle, take it out to dinner. Fucking mix it for fuck's sake. Right, now we're rolling out 2/3 of our pastry. Put the flour into the dish.
And the filling goes next, right?
Please no.
Absolutely right. Oh, lovely. Then we're taking the remaining pastry, rolling that into a round, and that goes on the top. Beautiful.
Lovely. Okay.
Right. Wash a bit of water around the rim.
I love how this isn't even remotely been used anymore. It really isn't.
Gently, all the way around. And we're cutting 5 slashes very carefully for the steam. And then brushing the whole thing with a beaten egg.
Lovely. Okay. Ta-da!
Yikes.
What do you think?
Oh my god. You, come here, you. That's a disgrace. I'd rather jam my eyeballs up my fucking arse than look at that. I'd rather use my tongue to tie my shoes after a fucking shit-kicking contest, do you understand?
Then it goes in the oven for 45 minutes.
Oh, put your fucking head in the oven while you're at it. Useless. You, come here, you. You're the worst fucking thing to happen to foods that's cyanide. Do you know that? I tell you what. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off.
Okay, well, while I do that, let's go now to Megan and Robin, who will be announcing the winners of our competition, Visions of the Future.
With SFX, less is more, Alex.
I know, but still, it's fun.
Well, that looks delicious. If you want to follow along at home, then make sure you write in with a stamped addressed envelope and we'll send you the fact sheet. So, Robin, look at all these amazing entries to the Vision of the Future competition.
Yes, we challenged you to show us your...
I love that segment. That's probably my most favorite segment of that game with the chef. I love that.
From wacky inventions to global problem solving, they are all
That was an
amazing,
incredibly
and we
well
have
done
the best
segment.
for each one.
Narrowing it all down. So we have some
That's
amazing
great.
ones up. In 3rd place, drum roll please, we have Hamish, who's 3 from Lunwelly. He calls this Still Life and Future of God, and it really blew us away. Just look at the line work here, and I can really feel every passionate stroke of the brush.
If you look here, you'll see a beautifully rendered, what I thought at first was a smiley face, or perhaps a cat. But I think if you really look, you see it's actually a representation of the seeming futility of death through the eyes of the living.
Oh.
He's also chosen to just leave a lot of it blank. So
A bit too much. I know, but it's fun.
his work. Of course, he
Let me have fun.
space rather than the image itself.
Stunning, absolutely stunning, and such talent.
Okay,
from
okay,
so
I'll
many
actually chill
Megans.
with it, though.
But next up, we have our 2nd place entry. So in 2nd, drum roll please, we have Keith, 41 from Dungleys. Yeah, Keith, we were sort of aiming this towards our younger viewers, but still, he has sent in his idea of the future, which he's calling Ravaged Earth.
Ooh.
He says in his really rather detailed notes, deprived of basic resources, society will
Those darn
resort to
3-year-olds and their
brutal
moral
system of
philosophy.
weekly battles to the death, where only the victor may breed. He also says at the bottom here, either that or about the same, but maybe maybe a bit worse.
I really love his attention to detail. You can see the sort of gladiatorial arena, and then what I can only assume is Keith himself pulling off this chap's head and shouting, "Come back to me, Linda!" Oh, Keith. Maybe if you spent more time outdoors and less time entering children's competitions, she might not have left.
Ooh.
Special one there. And finally, of course, it's time to reveal our winner. All our runners-up will receive a day out.
Watch it be the
inflatable
Disrupt
Happy
Fist.
Land on an industrial estate just off the A40. Sorry about that, Keith. But our lucky winner will win the chance to spend the day at the Department of Change to see how our teammates are actually making the near future a reality every day. And the winner is, drum roll please. Happy with that.
What? No, speaking of Disrupt.
I didn't like him much. I thought his man of the people act was just that, an act. But in the 6 years since he's
I was
been
almost
gone,
right.
I started to wonder if he was the only thing keeping the brakes on the team. And I'm wondering if Julia Salisbury realizes that when she reflects on his passing. And worse, that she knew all along. Because then, of course, it's not reflection.
Dance, getting involved in the party. Aren't they? This one seems to have gone a bit haywire in what I can only assume is an ominous sign of things to come.
The irony of that, I love
Well,
that.
if our winners have
The irony of those words right after that is amazing.
Keep sending them in, and yours could be displayed in our gallery here.
Well done again to everyone who took part. We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we'll be playing the Wheel of Truth and making some lovely homemade gifts. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
That's the break. 1 minute back.
Right. What I
Ooh.
can tell, the vision mix is getting even worse for wear, Alex.
Yes, it
I expect
is.
things will be more challenging in this next segment.
What?
Be careful. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Oh no.
Not like what we're putting out actually matters anymore.
See? Hold on. No, hold on. Where's that comment? Hold on. Who said it wasn't even remotely the news? Oh, right, Cake, yeah. Like that's basically addressing, hey, so this really isn't the news anymore. I'll actually be right back in a quick second. Give me like not even a minute, because yeah, I'll be right back, I swear. Entertain yourselves, it'll be fine, I swear. Yes, we. Turned, and I just realized the camera thing was being weird. Awesome. Thanks, VC Face. Really appreciate it. I'll just do this really quickly. And return, I swear. I'm back. Please don't leave. No, this is okay. Let's get right back into this. Still a bit sick, so nose go burr. Oh, wait, what? What? Oh, that was the actual. Oh, okay. Also, welcome Andy to Not for Broadcast, where we are in the Hunger Games territory of, well, districts, except they're called territories. So, yay! Ironically, there's 22 of them. So that's pretty interesting, if you ask me. But the rainbows.
We advise our residents to spend their leaders' weekend indoors. Though we're sure the happy parents of the 12 new children in Territory 3 will be
12?
thanking their lucky stars for an excuse to stay home.
12?
Though, of course, nothing to do with stars. More of a hot air, cold air thing. Next, this front of warm smiles heads across Territory 5.
havoc
Who are
with the
still
sound.
under a
It's
blanket
bad
of
out
snow.
there. We're being stretched again.
Have
to use a high-pass filter.
It's a revolution, Colin.
Well, can you ask
Yeah,
them to
Colin.
calm down a bit?
Jenny, where's Glyn? Can we get him out here? I'm not sure about this grandma one.
He's writing with our other guests at the moment.
I just wouldn't say grandma. Yes, grandmother's arsehole.
oh, it's her again. Oh no.
Please, Sarah just needs a word.
Apparently, there's been some sort of disturbance near the studio. Now, I'm
Uh-oh.
sure it's nothing to worry about, but
Oh,
I wanted to let
no.
you know that I've asked for extra security, and they're already on their way.
10 seconds, so positions
Who were we opening on?
This time you've said it. Laughing, and we're going in 5.
Wait, who said?
4,
Who's you?
3.
Okay.
Don't forget the SFX buttons.
But you just. But okay.
Oh, I don't know. I think I could wait.
Well, here it is, fresh out the oven.
Oh,
well,
Ah.
that's amazing. Jordan, how did that Patrick do?
Well, let's just say that pie's got more crust than my grandmother's arsehole.
Well, thank you for that. Well, come on, try it. Dig in.
Okay. Whew.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
And a little glass of comfort for Robert, I think.
But now you better go and get ready for that next feature. Every night we play a game of Wheel of Truth with our celebrity guests. But I know what you're thinking. Megan, we've only got one celeb guest.
Yeah.
Observed you as well observed. Well then, I better bring her
I was
out.
gonna say,
For the state of the nation. And one
shut up, Bozeman.
Author, lawyer, and thinker. I mean, she's only the blooming team leader. It's Julia Salisbury.
Prime Minister Julia Salisbury.
Boo. I'm so glad you have the boo option there.
You look incredible.
Stop it. I was just about to say the same thing. Now, don't get too comfortable. It's time to head over to Robin and Patrick as we play Wheel of Truth.
A bit more audience reaction would be nice, Alex.
But I was just told, okay, fine.
That's right. It's that part of the show where we pit our celebs against each other to see if we can break them.
That's right, Robin. They're gonna spin the wheel to pick a round, and it could be anything from box of flies to slap my face. They really have no idea.
Lovely.
Shut up, Bozeman.
So up first we have Jordan. Let's give it a spin.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's see what you've landed on. Okay, it's fact or fib. Jordan, is it true that you've been known to order takeaway for a dinner party and pass it off as your own cooking?
It's one fucking time. One time. Well, I think if that pie was anything to go by, you did them a favour.
Oh, not so fast there, Julia.
Ah.
So, Fib, we've heard you've got a very interesting way of saving time during the laundry.
Oh my god!
Go on, why don't you tell us about it?
You absolute no, I can't. Okay,
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank you. Oh, good. I'm saved.
Fought and died for the right to an informed choice. We
Ooh,
had
I'm
journalists we
saved.
could trust, so we
Ah.
made decisions for the common good.
Ah.
Then we took it for granted. And now we have bread and circuses. So eat your sandwiches and enjoy your clowns while you can.
Honestly, raise my taxes. We're clearly not paying you enough.
Come to my dressing room after the show. We'll sort you out.
Are you blushing, Patrick? Is all this talk of bras embarrassing you?
I'm not blushing. Come on then, you, Julia. Spin the bloody wheel.
This is so insane now. This literally is no longer the news. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Okay, here we go. It's Guess That Face. I'm going to show you a picture and you simply have to guess that face. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Julia. Oh, who's that?
Oh my god!
Is that you?
Yes! Look, it was a very difficult time fashion-wise.
That hairdo is fucking hilarious.
No, don't. I think it's sweet.
The mullet is as popular now as it's ever been.
Oh, well, don't get too ahead of yourself there.
What's going on anymore?
Who?
Oh.
Is this? Does that look familiar at all?
Wow! Well, I'm glad I was getting fashion advice from someone who managed to make 7 look like 85.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Shut up, Bozeman.
Fucking play. right, we've got to move on. Jordan, let's have another spin.
I don't know what's going on anymore. This is literally just like one of those like insane TV shows.
It's my go time, you go. Go on, sorry, I'm so keen.
This is like one of those shows that you'd see like 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's fat or fish. Okay, if you look under your podiums, you will find a lovely fish smoothie. Now, I'm going to ask you both a question, and all you have to do is answer it honestly, or else you'll have
So
to
like in
drink
Wheel
the
of
smoothie.
Truth much.
Okay. Are you ready for the question? Here we go. Which of your esteemed
There's
hosts
so much going on.
is the more talented one?
Oh no.
How is it? Fucking neutral. Oh, we made it extra fishy. I need my fucking mouth. Do you know how much this place puts to work?
Well, we've got time for one more quick spin, so go, Julia, go!
Oh, this is so insane. The game isn't normally like this, by the way, Andy. Nah, it's supposed to be this one.
Julia, take a look in that box under your desk there.
I don't know what's going on.
Lord Cheeks is trying to get in on the game. Oh, bless him.
Julia, what have you got in that box? It's not cheese, is it?
Another one, Mr. Bozeman. Don't mind if I do, Mr. Bozeman.
Ling balls? What am I supposed to do with these?
Well, give it a go for us.
But I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Oh, she's actually of. No, that was actual fish smooth. No.
Impressive, I have to say, unexpected. Well, gosh, that was our
Oh
take on
no.
Wheel of Truth. My
Megan.
God, wasn't that fun?
Shut up, Bozeman.
Now it's time to head over to Megan in Crafty Corner.
Are you taking the piss now?
That's right, you join me in Crafty Corner, where today I'm going to be ably assisted by Julia. Come on over here. I don't know how you're keeping your dinner down. I can still smell that fish.
Well, to be honest, I've had worse. I used to be at Edith Lemon's house.
Oh, well, I hope you've got your artsy hat on, because today we're going to be making something very close to my heart. It's our little studio. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? All of
It's
us
so
are on
cute.
the sofa.
Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, is that all you in there?
Yeah, it is. If we can just get a little zoom in, there we are. Oh, I don't know about you, Julia, but I always leave my holiday shopping to the last minute.
Oh, every year. I do it every year.
Well, luckily these make amazing gifts.
Yeah.
Should we get cracking?
Oh, well, not much left in the bottle. Maybe not too...
Shut up, Bozeman.
And Julia, that's it. Grab those scissors. I just want you to get rid of
See, you can hear him.
panel here.
Perfect. Will do.
Are you big celebrators in your house, Julia?
Yes, no, in my house we show our love through food, like big dinners, loads of drink.
Absolutely right. That's the best bit about any holiday. It's all that food.
This bit as well.
Absolutely right. Cutting along the line there. Do be careful with the scissors at home. Make sure you're being supervised if you are a child. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, so it's going to look a little something like this, and I've got one here I made earlier. We painted it with a bit of poster paint, white to match our lovely curtains here in the studio, but you can obviously have whichever backdrop you like.
Like a nice shiny gold number.
Well, exactly right. So we're going to make bits of our set now to put in the studio, perhaps a little desk. So I'm just going to grab this piece of card. I've just got it from a little cereal box packet. I think I'll give you this one, Julia. Shall I?
Thank you
There
so
you
much.
go. And all you need to do is cut along the
Lovely.
lines there. Fabulous. So what's the best part of any Leaders' Day dinner, do you reckon?
I don't even have to think about it. Really? I love the 3 potato pie.
Free potato pie, I don't know that one.
You know, with the chips covered in the mash or wrapped up in a jacket potato. Is that just me that does that? I don't know, but that sounds starchy.
Well done, Julia. So now
I meant to do the laugh track, but I guess that works
over a
too.
little bit there. What it's going to look like at the end is this little rectangular shape there. And we're going to pop it in the middle. Bit of sticky tape on the back there so it sticks down. Now we need a sofa. That's what we need next.
This is like what we see on U.S. television over here, like midday that nobody watches.
Knocking it all over.
I got one though, Megan.
Good.
Shut up,
Here
Bozeman.
down the middle. Exactly right. Then when you've done that, around the bottom and again around the top. Well done. When you're done,
oh, there we go.
It's going to look a little something like this. And look what I've done there. I've stuck some felt down. Nice and comfortable sofas.
Yes, can't have our tiny Megan having an uncomfortable sofa, can
Well,
we?
absolutely not.
She'll be on the phone to her tiny agent and getting someone tiny fired.
Oh, there's only one thing missing, isn't there, Julia? What is that?
A higher caliber of guests.
Nearly, it's people. So all we've
How
done
dare
to
you.
make our little people is we stuck a cocktail stick into
I'm very
the bottom of
focused on
that.
this, so
We need a face for that now.
Uh-oh.
I've got a good one here. I know it well. It's me. I'm going to stick it down there. A little bit of
I'm
sticky
switching,
tape.
I'm
All
switching.
my felt's going everywhere. There we go. Oh, I'm a bit lonely. Let's take Robin and Patrick over. Do-do-do-do-do.
This reminds me of early afternoon segments on early afternoon kids segments on BBC. That's a thing. This is like one of these TV shows that you see like midday that nobody watches, or like mid-morning over here in the US.
Julia, is there anyone else you'd like in a studio?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to be playing Wheel of Truth with Ronnie from Heatrash.
Nice.
Yes, put that away. Yes, he's going to be teaching me choreography, and I'll be teaching him foreign policy.
And of course, you can decorate them however
How
you
to make a
want.
tiny Megan.
A little bit, I don't know, nostalgic.
I mean, they probably. Do you know what would be great if they had like the files for that?
Even a bit of retro red. I've got Sheila Quickstep being interviewed there by. Oh,
They're me.
sorry, that's not supposed to be.
Oh, mama, that's crazy. Oh, bloody hell, is this still on?
It's time for a break. When we come back, I'll be on the couch of chat talking to some of you, and I just cannot wait. We'll be back after these messages.
And we're out.
Thanks.
Why do we bother, Alex? What's the point? It's not like this is even close to journalism anymore. How did I let it get this far?
Shut up.
You did remember. You're coming with me.
But no, don't. No, Colin. No, don't eat the. Oh. Oh.
Should we be worried? We've got the Prime Minister here.
It's good that she's here. She's the reason for the extra security.
Are we going to need it?
Possibly.
Yes.
They're back.
It's very reassuring.
I know. Good thing I'm not your mum, right?
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it would be. I bet the people in Discord probably made their own. Oh yeah, no, definitely. That's what I'm thinking. Is everyone on the Discord's already made their own. That'd be awesome though. If like somebody, if either the devs or like just some people in general had like supplied the little small JPEG files, that'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. Just like little small files, just for wait, what time is it? Oh no, it's off time. Okay, we're good. Crisis averted. I think I have more than 2 hours anyway. I'm gonna have to double check. Oh yeah, no, I have 3 hours. Haha. I know times. I swear. Mostly. This has been very fun though.
They would decide what kinds of relationships and
Colin got an extra dose of calcium. Colin got an extra dose of whatever is inside of that, which is, even I wouldn't have at all.
in exchange for a noose.
They see themselves and their narrow view of life.
Both at the same time, Colin?
That is not a thing.
Oh yeah, Catorcism runs in my family.
Also, Julia hosts this now. Is she not the Prime Minister anymore, or what?
And brothels.
At least in this timeline.
Everybody okay in here?
Yeah.
No.
We would be if you stopped asking us questions like that.
We're expecting troublemakers, but nothing serious. You might hear some noises, but it's nothing to be concerned about. The services know what they're doing.
So, nobody freak out when the shooting starts, okay? The show must go on and all
Yikes.
that. Tits and teeth. Oh, God, sorry, Prime Minister.
Thank you, Jenny. Tits and teeth, armed and ready.
10 seconds, everybody. God,
Which camera?
messy
Which
business
camera?
here.
Which camera?
In 5, 4, 3.
Okay.
Welcome back to the nightly show where it's time for the Prime Minister to face the toughest critics in the territories. You lot out there.
Call us on the usual numbers with your questions for the Prime Minister.
Oh, she owns it.
First
Yeah.
up, we have Humphrey
Okay.
from Hamble Bamblebury.
Lovely place. I'm hoping.
Amble Bamblery.
Good choice.
Of
Are you there,
course.
Humphrey? Hello, Humphrey. Oh, we appear to have lost Humphrey. We'll try and get him back, but let's go to another call in the meantime. Who've we got next, Patrick?
Next up, we've got Mandy from Arsminster. Oh, I don't think
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
gosh,
tire
of
him
course.
there.
Hi, Mandy. You're through to the Prime Minister. What's your question?
Hello?
Oh, I cut there randomly just for the reaction. Ooh, I got lucky.
What's going on, Jenny?
We try not to talk to the crew.
Jenny?
The lines are down.
Call down to maintenance and get...
We can't. All the lines are down.
Oh, wait a second.
Well, apologies to our viewers at home. We seem to have a few technical gremlins making mischief behind the scenes. So while we're getting back up and running, Patrick has a couple of questions that were sent in by our viewers earlier this week.
I do? Oh, yes. Yes, no, of course I do. Well, our first question is from Patricia, who lives
Trish,
on
okay.
Camera Avenue. And what she really wants to know...
Lock the door! Lock the fucking door!
Listen to the CCO! Seal the doors! You,
There he
you're
is.
Jenny, aren't you? Come here. Don't be afraid, Jenny. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to hurt anyone if we don't have to. All I want you to do is to keep the show on the air.
Hi.
Understand?
Not this again. Oh
Do
no.
your job and everything will be all right, okay?
Don't be afraid, Jenny.
You two, on your knees over there.
What? Why? Why?
So, this is the famous couch of chat, eh?
I
Good.
don't answer questions at gunpoint, Mr. James.
Oh. You're not at gunpoint, Prime Minister. They are.
Wait, what? Why? Why?
Yeah,
What'd
well,
they
then if you
do?
think I'm going to answer to you, then I'm
Oh,
afraid
you don't
that-
have to answer to me, Julia. Are the doors locked and sealed?
Yes, sir. No one's getting in around.
Good.
Uh,
All clear.
what have I done?
Good. Thank you.
Jeremy!
Jeremy?
Yeah! Hi.
Hello, you.
Aw. So wholesome.
Why didn't you make contact?
We've only put you in their crosshairs. I'm sorry.
Rotten, selfish bastard.
Yes. Keep the show going for me.
Of course.
Aw. That's so sweet.
Let them go, Alan. There'll be no killing tonight.
I don't think we've met. I'm Patrick Bannon.
Is that what you're telling yourself, is it? Sorry for barging in. Hate what you've done with the place.
Do. Would you like your spot?
It's yours now. You wear it well.
Aw.
So, let's talk, shall we?
Armed security are on their way, Mr. Donaldson. I know you know that.
Well, we best make use of the time we have then, eh?
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
No. I think you should stay too.
For safety.
She should. Safety. I got these camera cuts right, I swear.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Let's welcome back the National Rifling Union.
Yeah!
Tonight I'm joined by probably the two most influential people in the country, if not the continent. So let's see if we can't kick over a few rocks and see what's lurking underneath. Prime Minister, if I could turn to you first.
I have nothing to hide.
Except that which is already hidden. Prime Minister, what is norepinephrine?
I beg your pardon?
I'm not censoring the advanced sensors.
It's used in birth control, among other things. If you haven't heard of that, perhaps you could enlighten us in regards to Agrobacterium tumefaciens.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Donaldson.
Well, that suggests a lack of attention to detail, Prime Minister. It's a bacterium used in the genetic modification of an organism.
Nope.
And I found traces of both these substances in every single one of the menu centre food boxes that I've had analysed, from across the territories, if you're wondering.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything, Prime Minister. I'm just pointing out the facts.
Oh my God. Is that why Kate and I can't have...
So you blamed it on the radioactive clouds from your bombs?
Oh.
Before Stacey, we tried so many times.
Prime Minister, is there something wrong with the food?
I'm not censoring the advanced stuff. I'm already committed for this one. Might as well go down this route entirely.
You want the truth?
Yes.
You think it'll help your viewers sleep at night? Well, here it is. 6 years ago, when we came to power, we had access to the real facts and figures. And they told
Sneezing
us
help.
we were doomed. The population was expanding at an unsustainable rate. Within 50 years, we would be out of natural resources. We would war over fuel, and then inevitably food and clean water. It was no exaggeration to say that we were facing extinction. It was supposed to be opt-out contraception, an end to unwanted children, a chance to rebalance. But something went wrong in the testing phase. Nature took over. I never wanted this.
So you covered it up and blamed the sterility on the bombs.
Oh, please don't lecture me on morality, Mr. James. Your hands are far too dirty for that.
Disrupt only did what had to be done.
Disrupt are not the answer. You'll just take us to an even more extreme version of where we were before. Your miserable policies will kill us all.
I'm not the one who built the transition centres.
No, you're from a time where people didn't even have the basic right to choose how and when to die.
You turned children against their parents.
We enabled young people to speak up about the abuse that they were facing. And guess what?
I was going to let both go through.
Most of that abuse came from within their own families.
Identity cards!
Grow up!
Sterilised us against our will.
I built a sustainable future.
That's too much. That's not for you to choose.
Well, if not me, then who? Who would choose it for themselves?
And isn't that at the heart of all this? You don't trust us to choose. You think you know best, you know what's good for us, and if we disagree with you, then you'll send us to betterment. That's why there's no news anymore, because there's no choice, so there's no point.
There should be elections.
Elections have been suspended.
Time to unsuspend them then. If you want to carry on, you'll need a mandate. We have people ready to stand against you in every territory.
Do it.
So, let's turn to you, Mr. James.
Yes. I want to assure the public that though Disrupt are occasionally forced to violent means, we are not by nature a violent organisation.
Jenny?
Uh-oh.
Yes, Jeremy?
Could you have this queued up for us, please?
Yes, Jeremy. It'd be a pleasure.
Is that from Disrupt leadership?
In a way.
Aren't you Disrupt
Mr.
leadership?
Before you launch into a rather premature election
Oh, no, he's a
campaign,
spokesperson.
I think it'd be useful for the viewers at home if you were to also answer a question or two.
Of course. When we come to power, one of the first things we'll do is restore a free press. The truth is very important. No more hidden secrets.
If you say so. From whom do you take your orders, by the way?
Uh-oh.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you're Disrupt's spokesman, but for whom do you speak?
I thought he was the leader.
I'll tell you, it's too dangerous for me to say.
Don't worry. I don't share those concerns. You see,
Hey, remember,
I've
stand
met
camera 4 if you want to play the
almost
tape. Got
5
it.
years ago now, back
Thank
when
you.
I was a news anchor. And I also met with them a week ago to discuss tonight's activity. I think they wanted to check that I'd stick to the script, which really shows how little they know me. So this time, I wore a hidden camera. Would you like to see a little of what we discussed?
No, you can't. She'll have them arrested. They'll be dead by morning.
Not an unfair assessment.
Fortunately, it's not up to me. It's up to Alex in the broadcast room.
Hi.
What screen, Jenny?
Screen 4.
No, you can't. My people will stop you. Cut the power to your machines.
Well, I would imagine mine will be doing their level best to ensure that Mr. Donaldson's footage gets the airing it deserves. After all, my securities forces will be here soon, and I imagine this will end very badly for all of you.
Queued up and ready.
Thank you, Jenny. Alex, showing this will have consequences. For someone not showing it. It's up to you.
Wait, so by the way she's reacting...
Do You got us this far. Please don't fall at the last hurdle.
Oh, damn. Glad I'm not making this choice.
All our good work, all the years of...
All the years cut immediately.
And you're absolutely certain in your research?
It's unpalatable but true. Advance are covertly sterilising the population.
Why don't you just release this through your normal channels?
Mr. James is surprisingly efficient rabble-rouser. The peasants respond to his more earthly qualities. But you, Mr. Donaldson, are a face they trust.
We did not risk our offer
I'm committed.
to rescue you out of altruism.
I'll go the neutral route the
And
next time I play
afterwards?
this.
Once all this is out in the open?
We anticipate considerable unrest, possibly riots.
Followed, of course, in the restoration of democratic elections, under our control, of course.
Nature abhors a vacuum. You, Mr. Donaldson, will create that vacuum, and we should be there to fill it.
That will take considerable resources. From what I understand, Advance took your wealth.
The visible billions, yes.
Some markets still prosper.
Wait.
There will always be addicts.
And those with carnal desires for livestock of all ages. A lucrative business indeed.
And then there are the foreign powers.
I'm just not going to touch the
outside
sensor.
territories.
Ow.
Those who fear to follow the fate of my glorious Erkistan. For them, no price is too high.
Folks like us are always well
Fusion
resourced.
sponsors of Disrupt.
We need have
Ooh.
no concern about that. We have the required funds to fight.
Just not going to touch the sensor bar there.
And once the fight is done, to make sure this aberrance is never seen again. A return to the natural order of things. The wheat rises to the top and the chaff is burned away. No more living side by side with ill-educated
One of them is even the
savages.
former Prime Minister, Jacob Hamilton.
Tie up in the
Oh.
ghettos.
Yeah.
Strict order, an end to ungodly acts. Everyone back in their place.
Including our Mr. James. It amazes me how he cannot hear the Damoclean sword as it dangles above his head.
Jesus.
No, he's an ignorant bull. He sees only the red cape in front of him, never the hidden blade.
And so it is with the low orders. They are lost in this new world.
They will gladly walk back to Old One, and they will be ours again, as it should be.
Rather.
Excellent.
Hi.
You set me up.
No, Alan, you did that to yourself.
Now do you understand what you're doing?
You understand why we have to.
Pathetic. Neither of you recognises your own reflection.
How long, Jenny?
For long, I imagine. For any of you.
Security are outside. They've been here for 5 minutes, but they're not doing anything. Turns out there's a lot of them who wanted children. We're already a few minutes over, Megan, but with ratings like this, Bozeman's no fool.
Do you want to take us out?
It should be you.
It should be both of us. You start.
Aw.
Before we go tonight,
One final thought.
there's so much to digest here. What's happened tonight in this political circus.
The tent is collapsing, and the ringmasters have lost their glitter.
There will be elections. Soon, I'd imagine. You'll be able to choose.
These two will run. A choice between a shit sandwich and a cold cup of soup. A circus of honours.
Two extremes, both offering their own form of misery.
You can choose advance and be equal,
In cages, like performing lions.
or disrupt and be free.
To struggle and starve.
Or you can do something different. You can run. You can stand. You can stop promoting the way things are and change it.
You're good people, and you are sensible people. You know the difference between right and wrong.
So stop whinging and do something. Take responsibility, because if you don't, it'll all be left to these clowns.
And that's the worst circus of all.
My name's Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
Have a transformative night.
And then make tomorrow better.
And we're out.
You're done. This programme, this channel,
No,
all of you.
Julia, not them. We're done. They got us both.
Yes.
Security team say they'll escort you when you're
I
ready.
did get both. Yay.
We can call you a taxi, Alan.
Where would I go?
Wherever you want.
Am I under arrest?
I think you know you've made that impossible, Mr. Donaldson.
My bosses won't be pleased with you.
Child sex traffickers and wannabe dictators are the natural enemies of the reporter.
We should go and see Bozeman.
We'll do it together.
Yes. And then we'll burn this set.
That was awesome. I did it. I got an ending. I don't know which ending I got, but I got an ending, finally. It only took me... How long to play this? 9 hours. It took 9 hours to get one ending. Oh, okay. Lawrence Blunderclutch remains beloved in the nation and hated in the industry. Oh boy. Jesus is still seeking funding to get to the moon. He also needs scientists and engineers. Lucy's new album Be on the H has flopped. Her father seems indifferent to the result. Craglar is unhappy. A batch of flowers containing the essence of Sophia Remington and now collector items traded on the black market for improbable sums. Diet Stink used the final image of scientists for a highly successful campaign. The new Tane, nothing we could put Stink. Overcoming a lifetime of prosecution, Eric Justin went on to become leading figure. Johnny still kicks the ball around from time to time. Aw. There we go. Paul Bearsock, Sarah Gibbons, everybody. Gosh, it's just one ending. You can get another one just by choosing not to play the tape. Good to know. I'll do that right now. Everybody on this list, huge shout out. You all did incredible. That is... And there's still more. It's just one ending. That's incredible, dude. Oh my god, Sophia Kill. What? Wait, no, stop reminding me. Shush, no. Wait. Poor thing artists as well. Gosh. Look at all these people, dude. No wonder why this... Didn't this game take just like 2 years to make or something? Or is it 3? I forgot how long, but still. And it came from just like one prologue, which looked like it was just gonna be a small thing, and now it expanded to all of this. Which is insane, dude. Like, that is insane. That is incredible. Despite her death, Helena Canterbury Butch, who continues to work, she recently won a Beckasser Award for Ross Mafia's boss's paperweight. Oh my gosh. There we go. Camera operators. I envy you guys as camera operators. I wanted to do that. It goes way into the 100s. For what, the people? Oh yeah, no, I doubt that. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like a... Like, from the prologue, like when this first became a thing. COVID officer. Aw, Sarah, thank you so much. I'm gonna thank Sarah, even though I don't know her at all, because she pretty much got this to where it is now, in a way. Leisure Corp trajectory seems unstoppable. There's only one luxury cruise disaster, and even half the passengers survive? Question mark. Telethon cast. A telethon was incredible, as well. Science called smart, real nice. This is nice. Yeah, so shout out to Sarah because, you know, this entire thing would have happened basically if it all got shut down. Crazy Neil was recently spotted eating food out of a bin. He's a broken man with many outstanding alimony bills. No, I got him broke. Oh, I got bankrupt. Oh no. Tiny bill. Hey, there we go. Alright, who's a social media person? Where are they? Ah, they're not out here, I don't think. Russian voice cast. That's new as well. That's the most recent update. Nice, Helena's dead. Yay! Oh gosh, this is probably like, what, 300 plus? External QA? Ooh. All of you in QA did a wonderful job as well. I'm not even sponsored by these guys, but still, this is like, this is dope. This is just that incredible. Musicians, there we go, yes. The music as well was very good. Poor Neil, I know. Oh my gosh, the song Come Together, of course. Oh. And then there's Arg right after that. I feel like that's intentional. Who did that? Who did that? That's intentional, isn't it? Someone did that intentionally and they knew what they were doing. The picturesque town of St. Bumley and the town continues to thrive. The whole was recently named an area of outstanding natural beauty. I feel like there's more though. No, that's it, apparently. That is... The game just didn't crash. It did, that would be awkward. Nope, it didn't. We're good. Okay. Oh, hello.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. Our main stories tonight.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Accord. The new centralist party snatched victory from under the noses of the mainstream parties.
Incoming Prime Minister Fatima Chowdhury called Accord's win proof that the major parties had lost the trust of the nation and signalled the end of extremist politics.
Neither advance nor disrupt, who failed to garner even 10% of the vote between them,
I did
released
it.
a statement.
I did
Later,
the neutral
we'll be
route.
looking in detail at the
Yes.
election results across the nation before Jeremy brings us a report on the recent unrest in Valdez.
That's all coming up on tonight's National
And they got the
Breaking
old
News.
set too. 1 out of 14. Oh my gosh. There it is. Under new management. This one's called Chaos Reigns. Uh-oh. A better Jeremy. Aw, the inevitable advancement. There's an Accord. Changing of the guard. Ooh, I can't read that one. Jeremy's... I actually... Ow. I actually genuinely can't read that. Oh, Injustice. Okay, I had to move closer a bit to see that. Lighty might need to be a bit brighter on that one. All Fall Down? Uh-oh. But I guess it's... I feel like All Fall Down is the one that, what is it? I guess All Fall Down would be like all of them, both of them just falling, and then it's just wacky fun. Oh no. A bright future. Yeah, I'm gonna do the, yeah, I'm gonna do that one just by not playing the same here.
I'm Megan Wolf.
Second.
Our main headlines tonight.
Sorry, the vicious cough that I was holding back for a second. Load game, question mark? Current checkpoint, preview saves. Hey, okay, so if I can... Animation is the other one you can get. Got it. So I could go back to these ones, and then it won't override, or it will override, because I feel like it would override, but I'm going to go back to this one. Never mind. How do I go back? Challenger? No. Extras.
Friends and
Epilogues? Nope.
listen and have confidence.
I'm confused. Wait, it's archive. I don't know if it's archive or not. I don't think it's archive. It's archive.
Keep you safe.
Load game? Oh, wait, do I have to load from the checkpoint? Oh, because I'm at the current. Okay, so if I do segment 3, this will override your current checkpoint. That's what I thought. Okay. Sure, let's hope it saves everything. See how this one goes. This is fun though. I like this. This is enjoyable, and that's just 1 out of 14. 14. Following the game since 2019, I did see as well. So, it's been like what 3-4 years since this game was in development, basically. Like,
Why do we bother, Alex? What's the point?
okay, so we're at this cutscene. It's the actual third segment. Cool.
How did I let it get this far?
Both at the same time, Colin?
That is not a
Let's see how this one goes. Words are hard.
Songs are huge in circuses and casinos. And brothels.
I'm pretty sure there's an ending if we censor both sides as well.
We would be if you stopped asking us questions.
Because I got the neutral one,
We're expecting trouble.
even though my indecisive may have
Serious. You might
kind
hear
of
some
swayed
noises,
it a
but
little
nothing
bit, but
The
I'm pretty sure there's like a...
So, nobody freak out when the shooting starts, okay?
I'm pretty sure there's an ending with the, if you censor both sides entirely.
Oh, God, sorry, Minister.
That's gonna be fun.
Tits and teeth, armed and ready.
You're gonna go, I'll have fun from the ending? I will. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to, head out after this one as well. Been fun. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna be streaming this, not tomorrow, but whenever I can again. So, woo. Have a good one.
Call us on the usual numbers with your questions for the Prime Minister.
First up, we have Humphrey from Hamble Bamblebury.
Lovely place. I'm hoping to retire there.
Oh, good choice.
Are you there, Humphrey? Are you there, Humphrey? Hello, Humphrey?
Oh, we appear to have lost Humphrey. We'll try and get him back, but let's go to another call in the meantime. Who've we got next, Patrick?
Next up, we've got Mandy from Arsminster. Oh, I don't think I'll be retiring there.
Hi, Mandy. You're through to the Prime Minister. What's your question?
Hello? Hello? Mandy? Mandy? What's going on, Jenny?
We try not to talk to the crew.
Jenny?
The lines are down.
Oh, well, call down to maintenance and get...
We can't. All the lines are down.
Well, apologies to our viewers at home. We seem to have a few technical gremlins making mischief behind the scenes. So while we're getting back up and running, Patrick has a couple of questions that were sent in by our viewers earlier this week.
I do?
Oh, yes. yes, no, of course I do.
I wonder how. Oh, I just realized. I wonder how many of these. How many of these lines were improvised?
Who lives
Ooh.
on Camera Avenue? And what she really wants to know. Lock the door! Lock the fucking door!
Don't do the CCO! Seal the doors! You're Jenny, aren't you? Come here. Don't be afraid, Jenny. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to hurt anyone if we don't have to. All I want you to do is to keep the show on the air. Do you understand? Just do your job and everything will be all right, okay?
Don't be afraid, Jenny.
You two, on your knees over there. Move! So, this is the famous couch of chat, eh?
I don't answer questions at gunpoint, Mr. James.
Oh. You're not at gunpoint, Prime Minister. They are.
Please don't kill me, please.
Nevertheless, if you think I'm going to answer to you, then I'm
Oh,
afraid
you don't have to answer to me, Julia. Are the doors locked and sealed?
Yes, sir. No one's getting around.
Good. Good. All clear.
Good. Thank you. Yes, good.
Still doing that. Yeah.
Hello, you.
Why didn't you make contact?
We've only put you in their crosshairs. I'm sorry.
Rotten, selfish bastard.
Yes. Keep the show going for me.
Of course.
Let them go, Alan. There'll be no killing tonight. There'll be no killing tonight.
Hello. Sorry, I don't think we've met. I'm Patrick Bannon.
Is that what you're telling yourself, is it? Is that what you're telling yourself, is it? Sorry for barging in. Hate what you've done with the place.
Me too. Would you like your spot?
It's yours now. You wear it well. It's yours now. So,
I just noticed the advanced logo over here. Huh.
Armed security are on their way, Mr. Donaldson. I know you know that.
Oh, we best make use of the time we have then, eh?
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
No.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
I think you should stay too.
For safety.
I think you should stay too. For balance. Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Let's welcome back the National Nightly News. Tonight I'm joined by probably the two most influential people in the country, if not the continent. So let's see if we can't kick over a few rocks and see what's lurking underneath. Prime Minister, if I could turn to you first.
I have nothing to hide.
Except that which is already hidden. Prime Minister, what is norethindrone? Prime Minister, what is norethindrone?
I beg your pardon?
Norethindrone. It's used in birth control, among other things. If you haven't heard of that, perhaps you could enlighten us in regards to Agrobacterium tumefaciens.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Donaldson.
Well, that suggests a lack of attention to detail, Prime Minister. It's a bacterium used in the genetic modification of an organism. And I found traces of both these substances in every single one of the menu centre food boxes that I've had analysed, from across the territories, if you're wondering.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything, Prime Minister. I'm just pointing out the facts.
Oh my God.
Pointing out the facts.
Is that why Kate and I can't have...
So you blamed it on the radioactive clouds from your bombs?
Before Stacey, we tried so many times.
Prime Minister, is there something wrong with the food? Is there something wrong with the food?
Fine. You want the truth? You think it'll help your viewers sleep at night? Well, here it is. 6 years ago, when we came to power, we got access to the real facts and figures. And they told us we were doomed. The population was expanding at an unsustainable rate. Within 50 years, we would be out of natural resources. We would war over fuel, and then inevitably food and clean water. It was no exaggeration to say that we were facing extinction. It was supposed to be opt-out contraception, an end to unwanted children, a chance to rebalance. But something went wrong in the testing phase. Nature took over. I never wanted this.
So you covered it up and blame the sterility on the bombs.
Oh, please don't lecture me on morality, Mr. James. Your hands are far too dirty for that.
Disrupt only did what had to be done.
Disrupt are not the answer. You'll just take us to an even more extreme version of where we were before. Your miserable policies will kill us all.
I'm not the one who built the transition centres.
No, you're from a time where people didn't even have the basic right to choose how and when to die.
You turned children against their parents.
We enabled young people to speak up about the abuse that they were facing. And guess what? Most of that abuse came from within their own families.
Identity cards!
Grow up!
Sterilised us against our will.
I built a sustainable future.
That's too much. That's not for you to choose.
Well, if not me, then who? Who would choose it for themselves?
And isn't that at the heart of all this? You don't trust us to choose. You think you know best, you know what's good for us, and if we disagree with you, then you'll send us to betterment. That's why there's no news anymore, because there's no choice, so there's no point.
There should be elections.
Elections have been suspended.
Time to unsuspend them then. If you want to carry on, you'll need a mandate. We have people ready to stand against you in every territory.
So, let's turn to you, Mr. James.
Yes. I want to assure the public that though Disrupt are occasionally forced to violent means, we are not by nature a violent organisation.
Jenny?
Yes, Jeremy?
Could you have this queued up for us, please?
Yes, Jeremy. It'd be a pleasure.
Is that from Disrupt leadership?
In a way. Mr. James, before you launch into your rather premature election campaign, I think it would be useful for the viewers at home if you were to also answer a question or two.
Of course. When we come to power, one of the first things we'll do is restore a free press. The truth is very important. No more hidden secrets.
If you say so. From whom do you take your orders, by the way?
I beg your pardon?
Well, you're Disrupt's spokesman, but for whom do you speak?
You know I can't tell you. It's too dangerous for me to say.
Don't worry. I don't share those concerns. You see, I've met with them almost 5 years ago now, back when I was a news anchor. And I also met with them a week ago to discuss tonight's activities. I think they wanted to check that I'd stick to the script, which really shows how little they know me. So this time, I wore a hidden camera. Would you like to see a little of what we discussed?
No, you can't. She'll have them arrested. They'll be dead by morning.
Not an unfair assessment.
Fortunately, it's not up to me. It's up to Alex in the broadcast room. What screen, Jenny?
Screen 4.
No, you can't. My people will stop you. Cut the power to your machines.
Well, I would imagine mine would be doing their level best to ensure that Mr. Donaldson's footage gets the airing it deserves. After all, my security forces will be here soon, and I imagine this will end very badly for all of you.
Queued up and ready.
Thank you, Jenny. Alex, showing this will have consequences. For someone not showing it. It's up to you.
Alex, you got us this far. Please don't fall at the last hurdle.
Oh, damn. Glad I'm not making this choice.
All our good work. All the years of disrupting. You could make it all for nothing. Please, don't play that footage.
Now is the time I would play it.
Alex didn't play it.
Really?
Really.
They'll be locked out by now.
We risked our lives to be here tonight. I just brought down a fucking Prime Minister. All I I had to do was press a fucking button.
But that's what you've never understood, is it, Mr. Donaldson? Just because the button's there doesn't mean it has to be pushed.
Just because the gun is there, you don't necessarily have to grab it.
Oh, but you have to push the button. You have to pull the thread. It's your fatal flaw.
No, it's not. It's what makes him great.
Not every story should be told, Jeremy.
We have a duty to the truth.
But there are so many truths. I'm a terrorist. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a raving lunatic.
I'm the woman who killed millions. I'm the woman who saved billions.
All of these things are true. But this program and all the others like it, they pick which truth to tell, which way to word those truths.
Without the tacit backing of this station, Mr. James's organisation would never have achieved what we have seen here today.
We back neither Mr. James nor his organisation.
Peter hated how you'd bend the truth or show us only what you wanted us to see. It's part of the reason he drank.
Showing those private conversations, it would have been a betrayal of trust.
Aren't you even a little curious to know what they had to say about you, Alan?
What's private is private. When they want me to know, I'll know. When they feel safe to come forwards, they will. It should be up to them. That's what freedom is supposed to mean. It's your life. You choose. That's what Disrupt want. Freedom. But not freedom from consequences. Nobody grows that way. We become sterile, like she made the rest of society. You should be in prison.
Oh, and by that token, so should you, Mr. James. There will be elections in the territories. Election night will be 12 weeks from tonight.
Ooh.
I believe, when they think on it, that the people will realise what they have gained and understand why they have lost that which they have had to lose.
You're deluded. You accidentally sterilised 4 out of 5 people. You'll be lucky if you're in charge of anything ever again.
Okay, well, I think we're going round in circles here. And if we don't wrap up soon, our boss will fire us all. So, with the promise of elections in the spring, it seems we're nowhere near the end of this nation's story. At least from here on, there is hope it will be conducted with words instead of bullets. There will be recriminations, of course, and calls for revenge and punishment. But we do not need more hate. We need truth and reconciliations. And hopefully that's what we will get. And then when we've listened, we will decide. All of us. One vote each. Anything to add, Jeremy?
I think you've got it covered.
Would you like to take us out?
You know, I really would.
I'd like that too. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Johnson. And from everyone here at the National Nightly News, have a...
Say it.
Let's make tomorrow better.
And we're out.
I'll be on the phone to Bozeman in the morning.
Well, that'll be interesting. His daughter just gave birth to an unviable.
Are you coming out with us? Apparently, we're free to go.
You go.
Will you be joining us on the campaign trail?
I wouldn't vote for your party, Mr. James. Or hers. Who knows, maybe I'll run as an independent.
You wouldn't last 5 minutes. You're too honest for politics.
Wait a second. Will he, though? Do it, James.
Thank you.
Or Jeremy.
Letting me ruin your awful show.
Oh, I've got some hope that this new format won't be around long, especially when Bozeman sees the ratings tonight. Who knows, we might even do some real news.
Stranger things have happened.
But don't make this a habit, okay? There's a list for guests you book in. Let's do that next time. Thank you.
You look like you enjoyed that.
I had missed it. I hadn't realised how much.
Should we get something to eat?
Yes. I want to hear about every disastrous date you've had in the last 5 years. I want to hear expectations, crimes.
That's more than one dinner.
Fine. I have nothing to do, and you have a well-paid job.
Sweet. Aw. I choose the long ad unless there's more. Oh, there we go. Alright, what did we get this time? Ending number 2 of 14. Ooh. Let's see. Lawrence Blunderclatch remains beloved in the nation, hated in the industry. So far it's the same, but it's a different song. He's also still seeking funding to get to the moon. At least it gives me a chance to look over who did what. Because, oh my gosh, that's incredible. Emma Malcolm, not Patrick. That's like just behind me, right up there. That's amazing though. Jeff Algebra by Dan Ellis, amazing show. Most hated character I've ever seen, to be honest. Well, not hated, but annoying. Paul Bailey Stark, Sarah Gibbons, Rosie Walsh, Andrea Balls, and Reed. There's a lot of people. Oh my gosh. Again, everyone just did so good. Ah. Jordan Mathias, DeJong Mullins. Not Patrick. Oh, I just missed the actual Patrick twice. Whoops. Jean-Claude. There's actually a character named Jean-Claude. Oh my gosh. Benedict dancers. New Disrupt leader. Ah. Supporting actors in order of appearance. Man. Good amount of people doing the rally crowds. Crowd members as well. Ooh. Protesters, paramedics, red carpet extras. Oh my gosh. Rude Chris, Quiet Chris, Disco Chris, and Mormon Chris. Chris 2 Electric Boogaloo. Wait, hang on. Remorseful and Posh Chris, Cardboard Chris. Wait, hang on. I just noticed the Chris 2 Electric Boogaloo. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's okay. That's amazing. It's a bunch of camera operators, a bunch of sound, PAs, lighting consultant, choreographer. You did incredible. Even though I was very confused about most of the segments of stuff. Casting them by Not Games, Justin Nicole, and George Lear. Butcher's Fear, I think. Again, I say, wonderful job. VFX, Bruce Hamilton, amazing job. I mean, granted, I don't get a nice job. I'm seeing people are sticking out to me the second time I'm seeing this now. Done been one luxury cruise's ass and then almost half the passengers survived. Oh, okay. Pleasure Corp. Interesting. Telephone cast, Barbara, Deborah, Linda, Peter Clement, there he is. Grand Banner, that's who it is. George Fear. Jan Raj. Telephone crew as well. That's nice, dude. It's so nice I get them shot. That's amazing. Here's Neil still eating down the bones. CEO, executive producer, and the actual producer. Entirety of Tiny Bill. Jeez. There's so many people. I'm sorry, one person did a bunch of voices. Huge nose. For the Russian. That's incredible. Man. Oh, that was the external QA, not the actual QA. That was close though. Oh, except some of these people. Mars, Vancouver, and Newton Shi. Ah, I did hear that man. One of those that I heard before. SS Functions. We're having the baby. There it is. Performed by the cast except Jack is Chris Arquette. I got lead guitars and lead vocals. Jeez. It's more incredible seeing this again because it's just like, wow. It is in this game are events for retarded dishes. And differences purely coincidental. Alright, what did we get this time as the epilogue? Ending number 2, what did we get? What did we get this time?
And although this is our last broadcast here on One, we'd like to thank Disrupt's leadership for this chance to say a fond farewell to you, our loyal viewers. Disrupt TV will broadcast its first programming tomorrow with a documentary called Benefit Scroungers and the Undeserving Poor, followed by The Kyle Springle Show, where a lie detector reveals a man who married his sister's brother's niece's uncle before closing out the night with One Nation News Max, where Chet Blaze will be asking, how many guns is enough? Well,
same.
All that remains to say is thank you.
You're
From
welcome.
all of us here at the National Nightly News and Channel 1. It's been an honour to inform and entertain you over the last 40 years.
Wow.
Thank you for letting us into your homes one last time. I'm Megan Wolf. Good night and good luck.
Patrick Bannon, he's got a national. Oh, there it is. Ah, interesting. So that ending. There, okay, that one's under new management. Okay. Interesting.
I'm Megan Wolf. And I'm Jeremy Dawes.
Oh, there's
Headlines tonight.
12 more endings. Oh dear. Oh boy, what's under the options menu actually? Okay, we're good. I forgot, what's the advance? Oh, the snuggle hugs. Ah, right. Those terrors of existence. Ah.
Advance is lying to you.
Neutral. Okay, good to know.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that
Man, well that was a bunch of fun. I greatly enjoyed that. Thanks everyone so much for tuning in for my impromptu stream today. I am going to wrap up, give my voice a rest, and try not be sick. Still, I have to see how tomorrow goes, and then the next day, and then the next day. So I'm going to be here for a while. So Thursday I should be able to be streaming in the evening at what I push back to at least. Wait, did I push it back actually on Thursday? Because I think I did. I didn't actually move the time back to where it should have been. So I'm not sure if I'm going to try and get some more endings or just get the rest. Words, hello? Or get the rest of the endings off of stream. As far as Thursday, yeah, okay, so it's going to be, Thursday is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Wrestling Empire. I'm finally getting around to that. I would do it on Wednesday, but I'm not sure if I'll be sick then or not. So, wait, no, I'm busy Wednesday night. That's the reason. It would be way too late. So, plus I want to watch AEW when that airs over here. So, that's going to be exciting. Anywho, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It has been so much fun playing this. I'm not sure if I'll get all the endings on stream or on video or not. I'll hold off on playing the game until then, of course. But we'll see how that goes. I might throw up a straw poll on like my Twitter or something, which I really should add to my list of things to add into the panels, which might be important, possibly, maybe. So it has been fun though. It's been fun getting those two endings. So again, shout out to the not only developers, but after realizing the scale of it, and I should have done this in the first place, but also just everybody that worked on this on the game, because that's just two endings, dude. And I've only played this game for what is now a total of 9.6 hours for two endings. Oh my gosh, that is, the replayability for that is insanity. I might just do it just for the completionist in me, so we'll see how it goes. Again though, thanks everyone. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna go, and you all have a good evening.